when you're dropping down, your priority is to grab a couple of knives and you need some defense against the animals. You're going to want to walk around and have a look at the beautiful scenery, but honestly, stay focused. Get yourself a couple of knives, get a pickaxe, and get a hatchet to cut down wood.
First things first, if you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
Alright, let's make a move. Standard keys, let's get out here, and the first thing we want to do is we want to grab some rocks and some sticks. So we can just click on these using the E key to pick up our basics, and we're just going to start off with priority, as I mentioned, getting ourselves a couple of knives. If we go to our inventory, we'll see here we've already picked up a few bits and pieces. We can craft up here on your own personal body. So basically we can start off creating a stone pick, stone axe, wood piles, stone piles. We can create ice water in a fireplace and melt it into a container if we have a container. We can also create berry seeds, animal feed, honeycomb with seeds will give you a honeycomb bar, and energy bars if we manage to get some sugar cane to create sugar cubes. So we haven't got much we can craft at the moment, but the tech tree, as we get more points, we'll be able to unlock more items. We'll already get our basic 4 items here, but the priorities are going to be a campfire to cook food, get some light, and we're going to need this stone knife. Other things which could be a good way to start off with, bandages. I'm not in a hurry to get bandages because the simple fact is, once you start creating bandages, you get attacked more. I feel that's a thing in the game. Until you unlock those or suture kits, then you're pretty much happy as you are. Wait till you get attacked. If you need a bandage, unlock it and craft it later. Bow, you're going to need a bow, and you're going to need arrows to get into caves to kill cave worms. If you try and run in a cave at a low level with just a knife, you're probably not going to survive. Moving along, we have a bedroll. Good idea, because if you have a bedroll in a fireplace, at night time you can turn the fireplace on and you can sleep through the night and you get a sleep bonus. It's only 600 seconds to start with, but as you get more and more trophies, rugs in your house, etc., then your comfort level goes up and you get a longer sleep bonus. So basically what we're going to do is get some points. That's our priority. So we will start with going to our crafting. We need 10 more fiber. Fiber is easy to get hold of. We simply run around here. I'll just grab myself a couple of watermelons. Watermelons are good for food and water, so they will take care of your hydration and a little bit of hunger. So I'm just going to grab a few of these bushes. This will give us fiber. Fiber, you need thousands and thousands of fiber. You use it to create ropes, basic armor if you wish. It's used for a number of things. Sticks are also very important. We'll need thousands of those because we make tree sap from sticks, which is used for crafting a lot of items. Okay, back to here. We'll go to our crafting items. We will create our stone pickaxe, and we will queue up a stone axe. No, we won't, because we're short of stones, but that's fine. This will automatically drop into our hotbar number 1. So if we go to number 1, we're now carrying our pickaxe. Now, of course, obviously the fastest way now to get points is to start banging rocks and minerals, or chopping down trees, or gathering fiber. Those are the fastest, easiest ways to get those points. We want to get those points up so we can unlock more. Alright, let's create our knife. Axe, sorry. We can't unlock our knife until we've got some points. At the moment, level 0, we're almost halfway there. And we've got 0 points to spend. The talent tree is quite huge. Not only is it quite in depth in the basic level 1, but we have adventure talent points, exploration, husbandry and fishing. I don't bother with the fishing, I don't bother with the husbandry. It's just for role playing. Exploration, yes. A few of these will unlock later on. Habitation, yes, we'll do some of these for tools, maybe not for building. Combat, definitely. We're going to unlock bows, bow skills, and we're going to unlock later on blades and probably firearms. If you prefer to be a player who uses spears, yes, you can unlock your spear options. You get a lot of bonuses in here for quick draw, targeting, wear rate, etc. So lots of options there. Your map is under M, so we can see where we dropped here. I've already, as I said earlier, unlocked the map. There's little patches here where you can't get to, so of course they remain in the dark and the black. But imagine the whole map is black except for one small area here where we've unlocked. So you can zoom in with your scroll wheel. This is where we are here, this little red guy here. There's our dropship. So we can see we have a water lake here with an island in the middle and a little island here. That's actually not a bad place to live. It's safe from some of the animals and we won't be attacked very often down there. So there's our lake with the island in the middle, and over here is that little island. So we'll probably head off into that direction. Don't stray too far from your dropship to start with. If you die, you will respawn back from outer space down from another dropship, and it will come down in the same place. So there's no point running across the map to start the game, because basically if you die you're going to be miles away from your gear when it drops, and you're going to have to go all that way back and pick it up. Oxide you need for breathing. Here's our oxide here. Now you can just consume that because your oxygen level is already dropping. Now if we consume that or consume stack, it will basically bring your oxygen level up. Not a hell of a lot to start with, but you can click and drag and just drop this into here. Your oxygen will now take care of itself as long as you keep those ores in your oxygen space there. Now of course we're not just going to go around picking up little bits, we're going to find a big oxide node. So what we'll do now is, as you can see here, we're gaining 30% experience every time we hit a rock. Up here in the top right hand corner, top left hand corner, you can see we're getting experience from mining this stuff. It does use up your energy. It's not a good idea to expend all your energy, because if you get attacked by an animal now, you can't fight back. We don't have a knife, so you know, at the moment we're reliant on just trying to survive, and probably hitting our animals or our attackers with our pick. Okay, we've gone to level 1, so we've got a few points to spend. I'll just grab those for this node here. You probably need about 50 oxide to take you through the night. So make sure you grab a whole lot of oxide before the sun goes down. Also, weather patterns are pretty hard on the body, so it's always good to hang around a large boulder. You can hide in a cave, but there are cave worms in there. So what you really want to do is find yourself a large boulder that you can tunnel into, and that will protect you from the weather. The first weather patterns I think are just wind and rain, not too much to worry about. Your health will drop down, but you probably won't die. There's a bit of silica there. We won't grab silica right now, we don't need it. What you can do though is when you're mining, if we're mining rocks, speaking of which, showers, we're going to get some showers. So we'll see how that affects our health as we get exposed to the rain. Up here in the top right hand corner you can see it's 11:28 in the morning, so the weather patterns are green. There's 2 dots of greens, very mild weather patterns. The yellow ones, it gets a bit more ferocious, then it goes into orange. When it's orange, you need to be under shelter. So to give you an example of how to burrow away from the weather, we'll use this guy here. All we're going to do is we're going to go to the bottom of this rock, we'll crouch down with the control key, and we're going to start chipping away and creating a tunnel. We don't have a light now, unfortunately, so you have to bear with me until we build a torch. Starting at the bleed of the game. Now we do have some points to spend, so let's quickly go to the tech tree. We have 4 points, so I'm going to unlock the campfire. We'll need that to cook food. I'm going to also unlock, here's your wood torch. That's, if you have the torch, you can work through the night. You need light. This is a better wood torch with a bit of sulfur sticks and fibre. This torch will last a lot longer than a standard rag torch, so probably aim for that later on. I'm not going to worry with the cloth armour. It gives you a little bit of protection, but basically within no time at all, we're going to be making bone armour anyway, so we might as well wait until we kill some animals, get some bone armour, and you can see the specs there. Body armour, 4 physical resistance, 2 cold resistance, 20 heat resistance. This stuff here, 8 physical, 6 cold, 10 heat. So basically, we might as well jump straight to that. So let's come back down here again. Finish our tunneling first. Can I create a torch now? Let's just have a quick look. No, I can't. Yes, I can. We'll craft that and we'll craft this. Automatically goes into light, so we get alpha light, and now we can see what we're tunneling into. You'll notice the storm exposure there at the top of the screen. It should start dropping now because we're inside our little tunnel. And we're quite safe. If I turn the light off, you can see how dark it gets in here. The game plays very high contrast with lighting, so I like to play with the light on even during the day. I mean, for the sake of a bit of fibre and a stick. You know, it doesn't take much to make some torches, and it's just easy for you guys if you're watching as well to see what we're doing. Okay, so our health down the bottom left hand corner, we can see that the temperature is going from cold to hot. At the moment we're sitting in the middle, temperature is going up a bit because we have our torch on. If you have a flame torch or even a lantern, it will keep you warm. I'm just over 100% health on my health bar. My food's dropping down to about 60%. My water's dropped below 50, so I've got to get something to drink. I'm near the lake, so that's not too much of an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my lamp off now. The sun's already coming out, as we can see in the top right hand corner, so let's venture out and carry on working. So trees, getting some wood. I'm going to create a stone pile. What stone pile does is, if you've got 100 stone, your weight starts to get a little bit heavy and you become overburdened. So you can craft a stone pile. What this does is it creates this thing here, which we can put down for markers to see where you are. You can also stack them, I think, to 4 high, so they're good for steps or walls at a base. Just eat this guy real quick. So now I can come back and pick it up later on. It's just something that I can lay down wherever I want, and later on when you're running through the bush, you just stumble upon your little rock piles and rock around to get some free wood. Okay, just grab a bit more fibre, and let's go and put down our fireplace. I'm going to run down here to the water, because this is probably where I'm going to be camping for the night. I'm not going to go too far from the dropship. Oh, exhausted already. And where should we build? Let's go and have a look at... Again, building around here, it's a great place to fish. The blue ones will eat you, they will bite you and poison you. We're going to head over to this area here because we're probably going to build there anyway, so we might as well drop our fireplace down and get ready to build. Holding down the shift key while you're running will give you a little bit of speed, but obviously we don't have any buffs on yet. Okay, this little rabbit, he's gone for a swim. This is a good place for animals because they tend to cross this river quite often, and they often get stuck trying to get in and out of the ravine here. So it's a good place to find wildlife and game to hunt. We'll just dump our fireplace here. It'll need fuel, fiber, sticks, refined wood, coal, or packed fuel bricks, which is made out of various things. What I'm going to do here is I'll just stick, I won't stick any sticks in there, they burn way too fast. You notice consuming watermelons, they will give you a health buff, and water will take care of both of those. You see they both went up there a little bit. Not a hell of a lot, but hey, it's better than nothing. Okay, so fireplaces. You have storage spots here. As you burn wood, you'll gain charcoal. Again, we need charcoal. Everything is usable in this world. Fiber will burn, so basically I'll deactivate that. I don't want to burn my fiber, but I want to store it in here. Oxide, yes, I'll store a bit of oxide in here. I want to keep my inventory free so I can go out there and keep collecting. Not too fussed with the seeds right now, but I'll just chuck them in the inventory. Now if you get pumpkin, you'll notice it gives you 20% food when consumed. But if you cook that, you'll see it'll give you 50 food. So cooked food gives you more benefits than uncooked food. So I'm just going to quickly cook these two pieces. You can take 3 different foods into your body. Like that. So when you're eating, of course, we have what they call the 3 stomachs. So you can eat 3 different types of food and get the 3 bonuses from those foods. So if we go into here, we'll see here we have our food is currently 82%, our water is at 58%, and we've got status effects. Currently we've eaten some watermelon, so we're getting a 1 of 3 food buff. So we can have 2 more different types of food. So just an example, if I eat like pumpkin here, I now have 110% extra buff for maximum stamina and exposure resistance, which would have been good during the storm, because we have plus 6% exposure resistance buff. The watermelon gives you minus 11% water consumption, so I'm not going to get as thirsty, and again the maximum stamina is now increased to 55%, so I can now run around for longer without getting tired. So let's just quickly have a look at our tech tree again. We still have 2 points to spend. I am going to unlock the drying rack. Now the drying rack doesn't seem like a very important thing to start with, but build a drying rack, chuck it on the ground, get some meat, throw it on there, and your meat won't spoil as fast. Okay, so it's going to last a lot longer. I could go for the wood bow and start hunting animals, but before I do that, I'm going to unlock the bedroll so I can sleep through the night. And we're all out of points, but we're already 33% or so into the next level, so we'll have some more points to spend soon anyway. Going on to talents. Okay, talents, we have to spend 1 point. I'm going to go straight to combat. I'm going to rely on my knife to start with because I don't have a bow yet anyway, and the knife will be the next thing I probably make. So I'm going to go into blades, and I'll go into yeah, let's go for swift stab plus 5% attack speed with knives. So I've activated that, and we can work down the tech tree down here with knives. Once we get a bow, we'll probably go for some bow skills as well.